Hi there, it's Monica Herzog, Independent Sales Representative with Avon. I am a Gold Ambassador Leader and a Honor Society member, which means I sell over $20,000 a year. And if you look around me right now, I have been spring cleaning. And as I have been spring cleaning, I'm coming upon products that I have known from Avon from a very long time. I've been with Avon for 5 years. And I have really thoroughly enjoyed all the products. There have been a few things that have been discontinued, and I kind of wanted to share with you today some of the things that I would love to see Avon bring back. Nobody put me up to this. This is totally all me, and I thought maybe this would be a fun idea. The first thing I have here is the Speed Dry Nail Polish, and if you've never experienced our Speed Dry, it is awesome. I'm notorious for my feet going bare unless it's time to do them. So I usually, if it's an outing where it's like a family event or something that I need to be a little bit more formal, I will whip this on while I'm basically running from my bathroom to my shoes, and it is dry. It's an unbelievable product line. I miss the Speed Dry a lot. They actually call it Speed Dry 30, which means it was 30 seconds drying. And my kids, when they were little, it was perfect for them, especially, well, they still are little, they're 8 and 5. It's perfect for them because, you know, kids, how they love to touch things right after they get painted. So I really wish they'd bring something like that back. This is actually a product that is in circulation right now. This is the Avon Glow line. They have a couple different forms of it. They have a powder and they have bronzing pearls, but they used to have a bronzing gel. And I really wish right now we would have that, because I see a lot of other companies bringing it out. There was a couple different shades. I want to say 2 or 3. The nice thing about that is it was a bronzer. You could wear it. You could buff it out on your skin, but you could also mix it in with your foundation. So you would give yourself a little bit more of an oomph when it came to your foundation, just a little bit more of a bronzer look, and I just absolutely would love to see a product like that back. Another thing I wish Avon would do again is a huge eye palette. This is actually the last one that I recall that Avon made, and this was in holiday season 2016. I just love that you get a bunch of different shimmers and mattes, and right now obviously the glimmers are hot, but look at all the jewel tones, the neutral tones. I mean, this palette is stacked full of almost every color that you could use. And look at, you could see I'm definitely hitting pan on my lighter colors and my rose gold, because I'm a huge fan of those. It wouldn't even necessarily have to have the full-on contour, blush, lip glosses. As you can see, I don't really use those too much. It's a very nice option though in the mirror, but this is a very high quality product. I wish that Avon would bring us out an eye palette even every quarter. It doesn't even need to have that many colors in it. I just wish that we had something that kind of stood out and I could represent Avon that way, and I know it would be a huge seller for us. Another thing I wish we had, and I actually don't have it with me because a customer is the one that introduced it to me. It's a perfume called Simply Beautiful. And when I smelt it, I was like, why do we not have this still? And that had to have been sold before I was even an Avon rep. So the thing about the Simply Beautiful, it is just the most amazing scent I have ever smelled from Avon. I am a huge Burberry lover, and it totally reminded me of something that would be in that line. It had like a raspberry note, but an amber note, a vanilla note, a musky. It was just a deep, beautiful, fruity, musky, amber smell, and I just wish we had something like that. So Simply Beautiful, if you own it, wear it with pride, because I think it is probably the most beautiful shade or scent I've ever smelled from Avon. Another thing that I loved were these extra lasting pencils. Now, I know our extra lasting line has kind of dwindled in the last few years, but this is a product they can even bring back in our regular Avon line. It is just an amazing product. There was a huge selection of colors, and of course, I didn't get into them until they started discontinuing them. So that is one of the reasons why I want them back. This is actually a brown shade. I have like a light, we'll say creamy yellow shade, and I have another like bronzer coppery one left. But the beauty of this eye stuff is you put it on And you better get to work if you're going to blend that baby out, because it is not going anywhere. So the nice thing about it is when I do in the creases or the what am I thinking? The little, you know, the nooks of my eyes, when I'm doing a full-on eye look, I love that light shade just to give my eyes a little bit more wide opening. I will use it in my inner lid, and it just stays. It stays all day, and like this is not going to be able to, well, you can see it's budging for the most part, but I have other products underneath. But with an eye primer, for sure, it's not going to go anywhere. It's there. It's there. And the last product that I'm going to bring out was a seasonal one that Mark had. And it's not necessarily that it would need to be this exact scent. This was a Maui Bliss, which is a beautiful scent for the summer. This one has like coconut water, exotic hibiscus, rich glowing amber. Can you tell my scent choices? But the beautiful thing about this was the consistency of how it went from being just that light gel into a beautiful, beautiful sheen. And I don't know if the camera's even going to pick it up because I'm moving stuff around right now in my house. But it's so good. It's just a light shimmer that just applies to the skin, and it dries because of that gel form, that it's not going to feel greasy. And I just absolutely love it. I know we do have the gel body oils, but there's just something different about this product. I cannot explain it, but it's shimmering moisture gel. I wish they would bring out at least a couple more of these, either in the Avon line, the Mark line, whatever you have you. So those are just a few things that I wish Avon would bring back that are discontinued. If you want to watch more of my videos, please subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.